I've always had this part of me that I've always needed just like colors and textures around me. I found out about this yarn, and when I looked at competition out there, I said, they're not quite doing it right, and I know I can do it better. My name is Nicole Snow, and I'm the owner of Darn Good Yarn. And we're in the middle of Quebec, Maine, and that's really kind of far north in Maine. And my business takes materials that would otherwise be thrown out in India and Nepal, and I have them made into yarn, and I import them here into Maine, and FedEx ships them out all over the world. I hire women in India and Nepal to make yarns made from reclaimed materials like silk. It helps so many people who are really impoverished and are living on less than $2 a day. So it's not a charity, but it's a way for people to earn money making something with their own hands.
Yeah, Nicole's doing some wonderful things, and it's very exciting to be part of it.
When I moved here to Maine, I actually had to cut down on a lot of my international sales just because no one would service where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere. But because of FedEx and a really diligent account rep, he really figured out what my business needs.
I've been able to save Nicole approximately $1,500 to $2,000 a month. She's been able to take advantage of the value-added tools that sales is able to offer, such as the FXCT tool, desktop rating tool, FedEx Reporting Online, FedEx Billing Online, FedEx ShipRush, which is a program that we offer to integrate websites to pull information.
I've never had anyone take such an interest in a small business. When I was first setting my account up with FedEx, Scott was calling me almost every day to say, hey, okay, this is what you can do to move to the next step. These are solutions that will fit your current business model. And because he took the time to understand my business, that's why I was able to use FedEx in such a profound way. I'm able to use great rates, I'm able to use ShipRush, I'm able to use FedEx.com, and I feel like I'm an expert level with these things now, all within really a matter of 6 months.
Without FedEx in the equation, it would be very difficult, I could see. But coming way out here in the wilderness, for one, to pick up our packages, with the international handling that we do, I think it just puts a bow on top of everything.
My FedEx drivers rock, and I don't say that lightly. Being in the middle of Maine, when you have snow and ice and sleet and a couple of moose along the way to deal with, you couldn't have picked better people to help me get yarn in. I can now ship worldwide, not just ground, not just home delivery, but international priority, international economy services. They're really like a part of the Darn Good Yarn family. I think they take an ownership in seeing me do well too.
The fact that we're able to reduce her order to delivery cycle for her imports has translated into a much faster service here in the States, which ultimately means more satisfied customers and more revenue generated for her and FedEx.
And just like you did, I care about what your finished product comes out like. I want you to feel like you have a real link with the person who made the raw material that you're working with. And when you give that as a gift or if you use it for yourself, you feel connected to this supply chain that I've tried to really shorten down and nurture along the way. It wouldn't be possible otherwise because no one services us and no one really cares about a little business, but FedEx does.